Today I'm going to talk to you about the top tips for managing your personal life versus your business life. Hi, I'm Matt Alderton from BX, Business Networking Reimagined, and I'd love to share with you some tips I have about work-life balance. This is typically what it's called, right? Work-life balance. Let me just dispel a myth for you. There is no work-life balance. It doesn't happen in a day, a week, a month, or year. Balance is a lifetime goal, not a daily, weekly goal. It's really important, therefore, to think about your life as a whole and what you want to achieve. I think it's really important actually to have a vision for the next 5 and 10 years and what you want to achieve in your life, because that will help you achieve fulfillment. Because that's what we're asking, isn't it? When we're talking about work-life balance, we're actually, well, if we're looking this up, we might be thinking there is an imbalance here. There's something not quite right. So I would go back and think about what is the vision that I have for my life right now and in the future. So if you're in your teens or your 20s, you might be thinking about, what am I going to do for a career, for work? Am I going to be a business owner? Am I going to be an employee? Am I going to get married? Am I going to have kids? They're the questions you're going to ask. If you're a little bit older, in your 30s and 40s, like myself, you might be looking more into the long term. You've already got kids, maybe. You've already, got a career or a business. But what is it that's going to make you fulfilled? What is it that's going to make you happy? Because at the end of the day, that's what balance is all about. It's about finding a bunch of things that make you happy and so that you can enjoy life. There are some things we don't like doing. Tax, for example. Like, I love my business, but I don't like doing tax and accounts and stuff like that. That doesn't float my boat. Now, the good thing is once you build your business, you can get it to a point where you can do a lot less of that and palm that off to somebody else who probably does like doing it. But at the end of the day, finding balance is about doing as much of the things that you love and as little as the stuff that you don't, and enjoying life as a whole. There are kind of 5 factors that we have to measure that we're tapping into all elements of life, because at the end of the day, you can't just do what you love all the time. You have to kind of balance out some of the other areas of your life as well. But I'll give you an example. And think of it like this. If I love eating food, I can't just eat food all the time, because that'll make me unhealthy, fat, and I won't live the life that I want to live eventually, because I'll be overweight and I'll probably have heart conditions and all that sort of stuff. What we want to do is we want to balance that kind of stuff so that we can get the most out of the life that we've got. So think about your fitness 5, I guess you call them. So number 1 would be work. Number 2 would be family. You've also got spiritual. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're religious or not. There needs to be some sort of spiritual balance in your life. There also needs to be a health balance in your life. What are you doing to keep active, to keep healthy? And most importantly, you need to also think about your personal growth and development. If we're not moving forwards, if we're not growing and learning, we're actually going backwards. So we always need to have a concept of how can we personally grow as well. So think about those 5 particular areas in your life. Is that if there's one particular area that you're weak in, you can lift it without it being about work-life balance. It's just about being and having a fulfilling life. I know that a very important part of my life is my family. Now, I travel a lot for work. I'm flying all over Australia and into different countries as well. And because I'm doing that, I can't possibly be with my family every single day. But I do make sure the time I have with them counts. The time I have with them is high quality, and I'm building the relationships that I want with them. But that doesn't mean that I'm spending 8 hours a day with my family, 8 hours a day with my work, 8 hours a day looking after my health by sleeping. It doesn't work that way. So the key is identify where you want to go, have a vision, and then build a life around that you love. Because fundamentally, you're here for a long time. You might as well make it a good time. Thanks. See you all soon.